Dr. Nasuha, and everyone. We are group number 2. Today, we would like to present our statistic for applications STA 406 project entitled to analyze the food delivery in Malaysia and prepared for Dr. Nasuha Binti Abdul Aziz. Throughout this presentation, we will discuss the objective for our study, the methodology, the statistical analysis, and our findings. Let's begin our presentation. Next, I would like to introduce our group members. We are a group of 4 members. First, I am SITI AQILAH Binti RAMLI. Next is NURUL Binti Abdul Rahman. The third member is Cik NURUL FAIZZAH Binti AHMED MUZANI. Lastly, AYUNI NADIA Binti ANUAR. Now, let's move on to the introduction of our project. So, the introduction is food delivery service have become increasingly popular in Malaysia because of technology investment and changing consumer lifestyles. Customers prefer using food delivery applications as they are a convenient and safe time. Therefore, delivery efficiency has become one of the key factors that influence customer satisfaction. Okay, next is objective. The first objective is to describe the characteristic of food delivery service. Next, this study analyzes the average delivery time. Finally, a one sample t-test is conducted to determine whether the average delivery time is significantly different from 30 minutes. As you can see, the problem statement. Although food delivery services are widely used, delivery performance can be influenced by different factors. However, several factors such as traffic condition, type of order, delivery distance, and delivery workload may affect the delivery time. Is it important to analyze the delivery characteristic and determine whether the average delivery time meets the expected standard? If deliveries are delayed, customer satisfaction may decrease, which can negatively affect the company's performance. Significance of the study. This study is beneficial for food delivery companies, customers, and researchers. The findings can help delivery companies improve their delivery efficiency and maintain customer satisfaction. In addition, the study demonstrates the application of SPSS in analyze real-world data and provide useful knowledge for future research related to food delivery service.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL Binti Abdul Rahman and my metric number is 2026310065. So for my slide today, I'll be explaining of the dataset, which for this research, we used the secondary dataset, which we obtained from the Kaggle website. So this dataset focuses on food delivery services in Malaysia, and it was collected to analyze factors that affecting the food delivery time. This dataset consists of 150 respondents from Malaysia who consumes and experience this using these food delivery services. We also select this dataset because it provides us a very sufficient information for our analysis. So in this study, we analyze 6 variables, which is type of order, delivery age, time taken, type of vehicle, road traffic density, and also multiple deliveries. So for this slide, I'll be explaining the method that we use to complete and gather the analysis. First, we use Excel, and the second, we use the IBM SPSS statistics. So continuing from the previous slide, I'll be explaining with more detail what we use with Excel and IBM SPSS statistic. So for Excel, before we analyze the data, we use Microsoft Excel to organize, to clean, and to code the data for the dataset. So this helped to ensure the data was accurate and consistent before we import all the data into the IBM SPSS statistic. So Excel was only to use for data preparation. So for the IBM SPSS statistics, that we use the dataset that was imported from the Excel into IBM SPSS statistic, we use SPSS to perform descriptive and inferential statistical analysis, which include the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, independent sample t-test, and ANOVA. So SPSS was also used to generate charts such as pie charts and bar charts to present the findings more clearly. And for the slide, we'll begin to discuss all the results that we've gathered from the dataset. So for this type of order, this slide presents that the distribution of the type of orders that we received from the 150 deliveries included all in the study. So based from the results, that snacks were the most frequently ordered category with 52 orders or 34.7% of the total. And then drinks came next with the 40 orders or 26.7%, while buffet and meal orders each had 29 orders, which representing 19.3% each. So this suggests that customers tend to prefer snacks because they are quick, convenient, and often purchased throughout the day. So the equal number of buffet and meal others indicates that both are similarly popular among customers, since different food categories also require different preparation and handling and packaging. So the type of order can also influence the delivery time and the rider's workload. So overall, snacks dominated the most distribution in this study.
Next, I will present the descriptive analysis for the rider time taken. Based on the data collected from 150 observations, the mean delivery time is 25.52 minutes. This means that on average, food delivery takes about 26 minutes to reach customers. The median is 23 minutes, which indicates that half of the deliveries took 23 minutes or less, while the other half took more than 23 minutes. The mode is 50 minutes, meaning that 50 minutes is the most frequently recorded delivery time in our dataset. In addition, the minimum delivery time is 10 minutes, while the maximum delivery time is 52 minutes, giving a range of 42 minutes. So, lastly, the standard deviation is approximately 10 minutes, which means the delivery time is not always the same. They indicate that some deliveries are complete much faster, while others take longer depending on factors such as traffic condition, deliveries, distance, and the number of orders. Overall, you can see the mean is higher than the median because of a delivery took much longer, such as to 52 minutes. These longer delivery times increase the average, while the median was left affected by these extreme values.
And so for this slide is multiple deliveries, which was handled by delivery riders. So from the data that the average number of orders per delivery trip was 1.66, while both the median and mode were 2. So this means that receiving 2 orders in one trip was the most common situation among riders. So the number of simultaneous orders ranged from 0 to 5. A value of 0 indicates that some riders completed only a single order during a trip, while the maximum of 5 shows that a few riders managed up to 5 orders at once. So the standard deviation of 1.035 indicates a moderate variation in the number of orders per trip. And overall, these findings suggest that most delivery trips involve around 2 orders, showing that multiple deliveries are common practice and may affect delivery efficiency and workload.
Thank you, AKHTAR, and Assalammualaikum and good morning to everyone. My name is AYUNI and Binti ANUAR. My metric number is 2026772005, and today I will be presenting the findings of our research on food delivery rider. I will be explaining first section, which is type of vehicle. First, I will present the type of vehicle used by food delivery riders. A total of 115 valid responses was collected with no missing data. Based on the result, 80 responder or 53.3% uses motorcycle, making motorcycle the most commonly used vehicle. Meanwhile, 88 responder or 38.7% use scooter, while only 12 responder or 8% use electric scooter. This indicates that motorcycle remains the preferred choice because they are more practical, affordable, and efficient for traveling in traffic. Next, I will present the age distribution of the delivery rider. A total of 146 valid responses was analyzed. The average age of the responder is 29.84 years. The younger responder is 20 years old, while the oldest is 39 years old, giving a range of 19 years old. The standard deviation is 5.738, which is indicate that the responder age are moderately spread around the average. The Squigner value is negative 0.074, which is very close to 0. This means the age distribution is approximately normal and does not show any significant squeakiness. Overall, the results suggest the most delivery rider are young adults between 20 and 39 years old. So, I will pass the presentation to Cik Nurul FAIZZAH.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Cik NURUL FAIZZAH binti AHMED MUZANI. My matric number is 2026736063. Next, I will discuss about the result road traffic density. The study involved a total of 115 valid data with a 0 missing values. The highest lever mode is low traffic density, recorded the highest frequency at 63 times at a 42%. The second highest lever is traffic congestion jam, is the second largest contributor at 44 times at a 29.3%. Medium traffic stands at 50.3%, which is a 23 times, while high traffic road density for 12% at a 80 times. And lastly, there is a minimal unidentified amount data, which is 1.3% at a 2 times. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Cik NURUL FAIZZAH. So I will continue to explain the independent sample t-test. The test was conducted to determine whether there is a significant difference in delivery time between area with high traffic density and median traffic density. The results show that the mean delivery time for high traffic area is 25.72 minutes, while for median traffic area it is 25.04 minutes. The Livener test produced a significance value of 0.437, which is greater than 0.05. Therefore, we assume equal variancy. The independent sample t-test produced a p-value of 0.798, which is also greater than 0.05. So that's all from me. So I will pass this presentation to Siti AQILAH.
As you can see, this is the one sample t-test. This slide presents the result of the one sample t-test. The test was conducted to determine whether the average food delivery time is significantly different from 30 minutes. Based on the output, the mean delivery time is 25.52 minutes and the p-value is 0.000, which is less than 0.05. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is a significant difference between the average food delivery time and 30 minutes. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to my team, who will continue with the next page.
Next is the result about one-way ANUAR. The purpose of the one-way ANUAR is to determine whether there is a statistically significant difference in the average time taken among different types of order. Since the p-value of 0.347, which is greater than 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. This indicates that the type of orders does not significantly affect the delivery time in this dataset. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. The conclusion is these findings indicate the customer tend to prefer snacks over other order types, suggesting a higher demand for quick and convenient food option. Most deliveries were completed within a reasonable time frame, although a few experienced longer delivery times. And lastly, the average delivery time is significantly less than 30 minutes, suggesting that the delivery service performed better as expected than benchmark. Next, we go to the part recommendation. From the analysis the food data delivery in Malaysia, the company should focus on expanding and promoting snack option as a customer show a higher preference for quick and convenient food of choice. Continuous improvement should be implemented to maintain a delivery performance and ensure most orders are completed within the targeted time frame. Next, the delivery service should monitor orders with longer delivery times to identify the main causes and develop strategy to reduce delays. Although road traffic density has a minimal impact on delivery time, the company should optimize delivery routes and rider scheduling to improve efficiency during the peak hours. Lastly, the company should continue monitoring delivery performance using data analysis to identify trend nowadays and to make sure the food was delivered on time to customer. That's all from us. Thank you.